Do you want to succeed in life? Do you want to succeed in business? Do you want to succeed in your relationships? Then this video is for you, champion. In this video, we are discussing negative self-talk, a self-sabotaging behavior to stop if you want to succeed in life. The truth is, a lot of us self-sabotage more than we'd like to admit. You know the conversations you have inside your head that are negative and stop you from doing things. The secret conversations you have with yourself when you think you cannot do something, be something, when you tell yourself you are not capable, you are not strong enough or rich enough. Well, these are all examples of self-sabotaging or negative self-talk. Some negative self-talk occur so automatically that you are not even aware of them. If you are avoiding doing something, some of your self-sabotaging talk might be, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough information, I don't know much about it. What if I fail? I've never been good at business. I was never a strong student. So, what's the problem with this kind of self-sabotaging talk? We often do not think much about such self-talk or internal dialogue. But the more you have such negative conversations with yourself, the more you have such negative repetitive thinking, the more you start believing them as true for you, which, if continued, leads to self-sabotage. Would you be surprised to know that the most successful people also have self-doubt and fear? The only thing different from them is that they go ahead and act. They do what needs to be done despite their fear and doubt. They learn to replace their negative self-talk with positive self-talk. Hence the famous words, yes I can do it. When there's a will, there's a way. It's not rocket science. Of course it's not rocket science. It's not impossible. Feeling the fear and doing it anyway is not about taking risks, no. But you do need to find out if what you are afraid of is a real threat or not. Because what you are imagining may be way worse than the reality. When you allow fear to cloud your thinking, you are more likely to increase your negative self-talk. You start predicting your failure and expecting it. What you are afraid of may never happen or may only be imagined, in which case you are holding yourself back without just cause. So, why don't you use your wonderful imagination to your benefit instead? At the end of the day, fear is simply an emotion which comes up when you think there's a threat or danger, real or imagined. This means that you can use those very same thoughts to overcome your fear. If fear is stopping you from doing something you really want, then examine the fear. Determine what it is that you are really afraid of to find out if it is rational or not. If it is rational, meaning the fear is real and not imagined, in which case you do have some evidence to support the fear, then you deal with it. If it is imagined, you deal with it too, so that you move forward either way instead of unjustifiably sabotaging yourself. Studies show that when you overcome negative thinking and replace those thoughts with positive thoughts, the negative self-talk and self-sabotaging decreases. You can start to keep a record of your negative thoughts for a few days or weeks to see what your particular pattern is and identify your most common fears and thoughts. If there's a particular thought that occurs more often than others, then your negative thoughts occur most often. If there are any specific situations that trigger these thoughts for you, once you become aware of the situations that are likely to trigger these type of negative thoughts and self-talk, you can then be alert, able to recognize them quickly and consciously turn these thoughts to positive, supportive thoughts and self-talk. Thank you for joining me this week. If you found the information in this video helpful, give it a like so that I know what type of content to continue making for you. Also, share it with someone who could benefit from the information here. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified every time a new video is released.